Welcome to Xbox Uncut, episode 275. We hear you. We hear everything. Welcome to this week's podcast. We're here to talk about all kinds of video game news, podcast talk. Maybe get into a little anime discussion, and I don't know. It's gonna be a wild show. We got tons of news, tons of freaky news too. Like it's weird. But joining me on this adventure, I have the wonderful Will. Welcome to the show, Will.
Hello. Looking forward to the show.
Hanging. Almost did an
Sorry.
Eric.
Yeah, I had it muted because I was eating a
Oh, you're good.
crunchy snack, so I didn't want to mess up the recording.
No,
But thanks for having me as always.
Yes, sir. We also have the man straight. No, I'm not going to go there. The definitive.
Well, I am
blackmail.
straight. I am straight.
No. I was going to talk about Popeye's chicken sandwich straight from the Popeye's lane, but I mean, I have not had a chance to check out the Popeye's chicken sandwich yet.
I haven't had one either. They're sold out, sir. Though we do have Chick-fil-A here, and I love it.
I'm down. Chick-fil-A's my shit, but
Chick-fil-A's way better anyway.
Yeah, but everybody thought about this Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Bro, Popeyes ain't built for no shit like this. You see all the videos?
Yeah.
Fucking wild, sir.
You can't have this much. You can't have this much customers want much demand. And Popeyes is a hood store. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I used to think that the clips that RDC World used to do, like where he used to make fun of like the service that Popeyes did. I don't know if you've seen this video, but if you haven't seen it, he always used to make fun of like their service and about how they were like mean and rude and shit. And bro, these video clips of people just beating the shit out of
the one in the window, that was a funny.
Bro, he came straight. Dude came through the window. There's another woman.
They pulled him right out.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah,
it almost looked like he put him like in a sleeper hold and he fell asleep.
It was a woman. The woman did that. That was a big woman. She put him in a sleeper hold.
Wasn't that a dude?
No, it was a dude and a woman. But the woman who had him in a sleeper hold, and then the dude came up on her.
Was he in a sleeper hold or just kind of one?
I think that she grabbed him from behind like that, and he stopped because he was like, where am I? Am I really doing this right now?
But it's funny because it was funny because it went so smoothly that you kind of don't notice. Like they just pulled him out. This is funny. Man. I mean, it's sad, but it's funny too.
It's funny, but like this sandwich is
come on, man. It's a chicken sandwich.
For real.
It's a chicken sandwich, and don't get me wrong. I love a chicken sandwich, but
yeah,
I ain't putting no motherfucker to sleeper hold for a chicken sandwich.
Ridiculous, man. Do we really know if that's about the chicken sandwich though? That video,
bro. Man, it's about the sandwich, man. It's about the. I think it's about the service. Like
could be into that too.
Yeah, that's what it is. And
then what's hilarious, it's all being compared to Chick-fil-A, which is without a doubt the best customer service in like a fast food joint. Like it's absolutely. Just.
I see this tweet going around, people saying that their services fell off since the Popeye's chicken. That's not. I went there like just to spite because we only have like 3 where I live at Popeye's, and none of them are close to me. And I was like, "Let me just go to Chick-fil-A. Fuck it." And the lady was like, "My pleasure." And I laughed. I was like, of course it's your pleasure. It was great. Shout out to Chick-fil-A. Shout out to God's Chicken.
Has anybody tried the mac and cheese from Chick-fil-A?
What?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A got mac and cheese, sir.
Is this like some jalapeno or some?
No, it's
just
some
weird
really cheesy mac and cheese. That's all.
Nah, I ain't had that shit.
Me neither, because I'm not getting mac and cheese with the chicken sandwich. I don't get it. I don't know. Well, that's just me. Well, now that we got the argument that has taken the internet by storm out.
Yeah.
I was just tired of hearing it, to be honest. It's just so dumb. It's such a dumb argument.
It is. And I feel sorry for that. All the teenagers are getting yelled at for not having the sandwich.
I don't Did you hear about the person that brought their own buns?
What?
The Chick-fil-A had ran out of the buns for the chicken sandwich. And the
Chick-fil-A?
Or no, not Chick-fil-A. Popeyes ran out of the buns. And that
Popeyes
motherfucker
ran
went
out
to
of
the store,
buns.
bought some buns, and then went up to Chick-fil-A, or not, went up to Popeyes, screamed at them, got them to make the patty, and put all the stuff on his bun.
Wow.
It's dedication, sir. It's fucking dedication.
Wow.
Dude,
I mean,
oh my god,
Jesus. Chicken sandwiches.
is that real?
That's real.
Wow, that's fucking sad, dude. Just you, if y'all remember the episode of the Boondocks where they had the new KFC, like special flavor or whatever. Have y'all seen that? It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they have a good insight on what
This
happens
is
usually.
like predicted this.
Yeah.
And it was like KFC got their new recipe or some shit like that, and they was running out of chicken.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's the exact same thing. This is great.
People never cease to amaze me. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Right. Eric should be on the show soon, guys. I just wanted to let all the listeners know. He said he would be here.
Yeah,
So,
just to warn you guys. So
put on the countdown clock.
When you have to recap everything like usual,
The man did get a Note 10 Plus. He sent me a bunch of pictures of it. So
Oh,
I'm gonna spoil that. I'm jealous.
Nice.
I want to get that phone.
That's
Pick
the newest one.
couple weeks. Yeah, but
Wow.
it's a badass little phone. All right, we also we don't have anybody in chat right now. Cool. Just wanted to make sure I saw things popping up. That was just Will retweeting. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem, sir. Did that show up on Mixer as well?
It shows up on mine saying that. It shows up on Mixer going, "Hey, thanks, Winter or Shoulder Winter,
yeah, I forgot.
for retweeting."
Yeah, it's probably because the link is added to the Mixer whatever source. I don't know whatever's going on over there.
The internet, sir.
Yeah, this is right.
Oh wait, look! I'm gonna hold my breath real quick because apparently somebody just showed up as online on Discord.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think we might have on time Eric maybe
like 3 hours late. He's never
Let's
that
see.
late, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I kind of don't want to start the news story. Let's talk about some anime first, then, real quick. We'll bust out anime cycle, then we'll hit the news. I was watching Astra Lost in Space. They get 9 episodes so far released. I'm really enjoying it. It's getting really weird now, like most Japanese anime. By episode 9, it's just these kids are in I guess it's like they're prepping for college or something, and they get sent to this like planet to survive for like a week or something. It's like kind of more of a paradise planet. You're not supposed to really doing it, but you're supposed to like engage your skills. And when you're doing this, it's like this ball of light or whatever this thing is, it sucks them up, throws them into outer space, like really far away, and there's a spaceship, and they're working their way home. It's really interesting. I would recommend it. Like I said, it's only 9 episodes so far, so it's a fun little anime. And
What's
I
it
started
called?
Astra Lost in Space.
When is this on Funimation?
Yes, it is on Funimation.
Cool. Can I? Are you got anything else or?
I'm trying to think if I watched anything else, but if you got one, you can go ahead. I'm loading up.
I watched Demon Slayer, sir.
Oh, how'd you enjoy?
Bro, animations in this shit is out of this world. Let me just say this real quick, bro. If you have not watched this, then you're missing out.
It's top tier for sure. Like it is really,
animation
really
wise.
well done.
I don't care. Let's not even talk about the story and all that other bullshit. Who cares? That just the animations it blew my mind, man. Like how they like when he's just walking in the snow and it's just like a first person view. Like I thought it was like, I don't know. It looks 3D, like the way they do it. I mean, I know it's just weird. It's just weird. It just pops so well.
But it doesn't look like bad CGI 3D. Like it looks really well done.
It don't even look like CGI. It's like an in between. I don't know what you call it. It's great though. Kind of reminds me of Street Fighter 5, like how that's drawn or made or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they got like a heavy outline, but it's just like not too much. But yeah, it looks great, man. Jesus. The story's pretty good too. I like the character so far. One thing is I
glad
wish
he's
it was
not
dubbed.
OP. To be honest,
I wish it was dubbed. I have not made it that far. I think I'm on episode like 10 or something.
Yeah, like the threats feel real in that show. Like all the way up to the last episode so far. Like everybody's just like, it's like fuck. Like this dude, you really do feel like he's in danger and not just like, oh, Goku's gonna save the day. All right, whatever. Like,
yeah,
Luffy's gonna win. Like it's gonna happen. He's gonna come up with a new form.
Luffy got his ass beat a couple times.
He did, but the majority of the time Luffy shows up, it's like, okay, they're just gonna stretch this out another 10 episodes, and eventually he's gonna do something. New form, new something, and he's gonna be able to just do it.
Man. Shout out
this
to
man.
Demon Slayer. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I really
shout out to my boy Luffy too, man. I just had a flashback in my head. Jesus.
But yeah, watch One Piece. We're getting, and I'm trying to remember what happened in the last episode now because I binged I stopped watching One Piece for like 4 or 5 weeks, and was able to just really binge right through the whole thing. They had a story about, what was it? The pirate festival is a side story.
The Fire Festival.
The pirate festival. All the pirates up to $10 billion bounties add up to 10 billion are all coming together.
What?
And Luffy's invited. Yeah, it's a fluff.
Is that side?
Yeah, it's a side story. Yeah. But it actually looked well done. I'm excited to see where that side story goes. Man, what happened in the last episode? I'm pulling it up right now. We're gonna find out. Because it's all a blur. Because I watched a ton of Astra.
Cool.
Because he was taking the little girl to get a doctor, and all them people stopped him. Because she's been sick, man. She got that. She drank that Popeye's water.
Wow, you're okay.
She drank that Popeye's water.
You are. I did finally see Zoro fighting though. Man, I missed him. Jesus, you see what he did with that look?
Yeah, that shit's awesome.
He was fucking me. Oh, he looked so badass. Shout out to Zoro. I miss One Piece. I miss when it was good. But anyway, also, I finally finished My Hero for the second time.
Yeah.
And, I gotta see My Hero because I'm behind.
You ain't watching that shit, Eric. You ain't never.
Look, don't spoil it for me.
You only watched like 2 episodes. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't watch it all the way through twice. Come on. I got 3 kids and a job, and I don't watch that shit twice.
Man, you got to take on something to them. Let them just play with that. Go over there. Play. Leave me alone.
I don't know what the hell you just said, sir.
He's saying I don't take care of my kids, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's fucked up. If you want to watch an anime though, Eric, Mob Psycho 100, sir.
Oh yeah, that shit was great too.
I just don't have the attention span to watch it. I guess I got to get back into that anime mode. That's all it is. I'll get there.
I'm telling
it's
you,
like
Mob
Netflix
Psycho.
nowadays for Netflix. I just realized I'm just paying for it.
Stop
I don't know that Dave Chappelle special. Oh my god!
Oh, that shit was great. Did you watch it?
Yeah, that shit is weak as a motherfucker.
Man, shout out to Dave Chappelle, man. He put it down, man. I was laughing my sick ass off last
How good was it?
I'm gonna look you up for the last 15 years of the shit you're doing. Who am I?
Bro, hey,
you motherfuckers. It's like Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Hey, he might be top 3 comedians of all time.
Who's the number 1 and 2?
Oh, that's toughy though.
If we talking just stand up, just stand up. I mean, Dave Chappelle's my favorite because it's my era of comedy. But if you
Eddie
go back,
Murphy, right?
I mean, yeah, but the thing is he stopped because of scandals and stuff like that and shit. Yeah. So I kind of give him a little knock for it. But for me,
what scandals which one are we talking about?
You don't know? Google that shit.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get in that route.
The ones he. Wait, are you talking about the ones?
I mean,
that
I think he has the best special of all time. Like Eddie Murphy.
Delirious.
Delirious is the best special ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely have him in my top 5. But
Killing Them Softly is my favorite one of all time. Dave Chappelle Killing Them Softly is pretty great. Come on, the juice, the purple drink.
Yeah.
Purple drink. Oh man.
Robin Williams is his stand up is fucking my favorite.
He's pretty good.
That motherfucker's just hilarious.
But
I think he was on drugs too much in that. I was like, yo, like Robin Williams is good, but man, some of those things he seemed a little bit too hype in those stand-ups.
No, that dude was hilarious. I mean, Richard Pryor for sure is up there.
Yeah, I was gonna say Richard Pryor.
And that goes with him too. He was on crack.
Richard Pryor and Chris Rock is my top 2.
Yeah, Chris Rock.
And then
great.
Chris Rock, Richard Pryor, and then Dave. That's my top 2.
It's hard to fucking put a list. Like I prefer like one-liners. I mean, like, it's Mitch Hedberg will always be up there for me, without a doubt.
Mitch is good.
But what is his? Man, now I'm blanking on dude's name. The older gentleman from like Back to School. He did a lot of stuff with Sam Kinison.
Not sure.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Man.
Oh, Cooper? Literally?
No, I was just joking.
Oh, okay.
Rodney Dangerfield. That's what I was thinking of. That
okay.
motherfucker. I love that. Like that line of comedy, just fucking one-liner after one-liner. I'm fucking into it. Like,
yeah,
it's just dad jokes, essentially. It's terrible bullshit dad jokes.
Yeah, I don't think you really appreciate it until you're older. When it's time of comedy, it's not like
just
not like for young people,
because it's more about life situations that he jokes about. Just like
yeah,
love.
Pretty much.
I mean, I'd put Kinison up there, but the screaming in his stuff is maybe a little over the top, but it's still fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we should move on to gaming news.
Yes,
indeed.
Eric, welcome to the show, by the way.
Hey.
Being here, sir.
How you think I was gonna make it? He was like, oh, this dude always late, like the typical black.
You are late.
No, we were just saying we're probably gonna have to recap everything again for you,
Well, that's when we started talking about anime and stuff. I was like, man, if we just delay the show...
make it seem like it was the end of the show.
Well, I was trying to delay the show so we didn't have to recap.
Oh, that's messed up.
They just gave us a good idea, though, Eric.
Oh man, yeah.
Damn. You're in at the beginning, Eric. At the beginning of the news segment. This is crazy.
Nice. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Well, Eric, how do you feel since you're here? Metro 2033 is getting a film adaptation.
That is like one of the best games actually. That would probably have a really good movie. It would make a really good movie.
Yeah, definitely.
They have the source material. It's pretty easy.
I want them to do the Hunt for Red October tape where everybody's speaking Russian. Like for the first 10 minutes, and then it slowly just transitions to English.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like that's what I want. Because I want that version. Because I've played every Metro game in Russian. Because it really puts you into that experience. But trying to read all the subtitles at the same time is a little bit of a bitch, but it's fucking great.
Yeah, definitely want to play the games for context, but yeah, I mean, I do think they would set themselves really well for the films because, I mean, you could just condense most of the stuff into like 1 or 2 movies, right? Like or like just spread it out. You can even make a TV series if you really wanted to.
I don't know. We need to make a movie, just a movie. Forget the TV. It's gotta look nice. It's gotta look. It comes out 2022.
No, but like if like HBO picked up Metro 2033 as a show and like did a full production.
Oh, okay, that's a little bit different.
They did with Chernobyl?
That's a little bit different. Yeah, I'm thinking TV show like The Flash or something. I'm sorry, and even though Flash is good, it's still, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to.
You're not gonna be disrespecting my hero like.
Oh damn. Okay, let me just not get into.
Jesus Christ.
Run,
Just
Barry,
slowing down this
run!
podcast. Let's not do this again, okay? Let's move on. Hey, who's making the movie?
Let's see. Russian companies promise unprecedented investment in making the movie. Metro series adapted. I'm sorry, I'm reading through right now.
No worries.
Doesn't look like it's going to be.
It looks like it's a Russian company that's actually.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be in
Russian company. They made their net income's 11 million a year.
So we're gonna have to import that one.
I'm gonna be honest. Please read the article. There's no way I can even say the names of these companies.
Yeah, you can't.
Gazprom Media.
Gazprom. It's from Gazprom
Gazprom Media.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm butchering that completely. All right.
They said it's a dream project.
Yeah. Dream project. I mean, I don't blame it. It's a really good series. It's definitely worth checking out if you haven't played Metro. They've been remastered for Xbox One and PlayStation. They run very well, and like I said, I personally would play them in Russian, just get that full experience, and then read the subtitles. It's kind of like subbed anime. It's really it enhances the experience.
Yeah, although of what I've played, the dub is pretty good too, though. I mean, the English voices, because they have the Russian accent too, so it still works for me. But yeah, the Russian would be pretty cool too. I have to actually try that, see if that enhances
now in Exodus, you have to actually download the Russian version.
Oh, really? Interesting. Wonder why they did that. Is it maybe it's too much of the big file?
I think they're just doing it to cut down on file size, because it's only like 500 megabyte. But if you're downloading, 10 gig, because they have Russian, Ukrainian, Spanish, they have like 10 different dubs for it. So they did a really good job transitioning that game. But like the game takes place in Russia, even though the company is Ukrainian, and those are two different. They have those listed as two different languages, which I wouldn't have thought they would be, but apparently they are. It actually surprised me. All right, moving on to the next article. The Bards Tale IV Director's Cut is now available to download on Xbox Gamepass.
Yeah, that was quick.
Man, it's fast, sir.
Yeah.
It's fast. All that value. I haven't played it yet, so I really don't have much to add onto the subject.
I downloaded. I have played for the briefest of moments. It looks pretty cool. I mean, I wasn't. I can't get into the older ones because they're too like simple. And I know this. Like, I think it's more of a game for people like D&D, right? Like, it's like more of like a kind of use your imagination type of thing. Even though they do have text and all that stuff, but the new one definitely has better production value, like way better. You can actually see the characters and. You actually roam around in like in a kind of an openish world and do dialogue stuff for people, which is interesting. Yeah, definitely download it on Game Pass, which it's cool because like all these studios that Microsoft purchased, you can try out their games that they're releasing before they're actually doing like their their first party titles. So you kind of get a sampling of all the games like We Happy Few, Bards Tale. I don't think this game's on Game Pass yet. Stuff from Double Fine, Rad. Although that should be there. I mean, that would make more sense. But yeah, it's a cool sampling of all these studios, which is pretty nice. Looking forward to Wasteland 3 actually more than anything from NXL.
Really?
Yeah, I want to try it because the two I couldn't get into either. Like it looked a little too janky for me, and like it wasn't like all that enthralling. But this one seems to have like more, like way better graphics, and like it seems a little bit more accessible, maybe because the menus are really bad. Like it was very like menu heavy in Wasteland 2, which you can try on Game Pass too if you want to try it out.
I'm cool, bro.
I understand.
It ain't my kind of game, man.
I hear you.
It does look pretty cool though. The trailer makes it makes it look like something that it's not. But I mean, hey, if people know what they're getting into, what kind of game it is, then if it's for you, man, good for you, man. Just not for me.
Yeah.
All right,
it's
what's
definitely
next?
for somebody who specifically wants like a RPG similar to like Ultima or whatever,
I think this would be a better. When I say mobile, I don't mean like phone. I mean like Switch or Vita. I guess I think it'd be a better like mobile game. For some reason, I could play a game like this, like handheld wise, but I just don't want to sit down on my TV and play a game like. Because I mean, I do play like I will play a Pokemon every now and then, and I'll play card games and shit like that. But this one, I can't sit down and play this one. Oh, that's weird. That's weird because I mean, I play. It's not like I only play fucking first person shooters. I play a lot of Hearthstone, and I play a lot of fucking. I ain't gonna tell you. I'm embarrassed to say it. I ain't gonna say it. Look, I play a lot of other shit too. Man. Just say it like that.
No, but I know what you mean. It has kind of like almost like a touchscreen.
Yeah, definitely.
Ish. Yeah, it has like that kind of. I don't want to say feel to it because that sounds silly, but like just the way it would seem like it would work good on a Switch, like
Basically.
Yeah.
It might be on there before you know that shit.
Oh well, you know how they are with Nintendo. Very tight with them, and so that I wouldn't be surprised if this game's on Switch either.
Yeah, I mean it's on the PS4, so might as well.
Yeah. Did we talk about if that's going to be the last? I know that was a news item, but I don't know if we covered it last time about which will be the last round of games that'll be on multiple platforms for Microsoft Studios.
That's what they said. But then remember, they came back and said, "Oh, we want everything everywhere. We want Gamepass everywhere." So.
Yeah, it was like that conflicting dumb message that they keep having issues with.
I don't understand them, man. I don't get it. They there. They got the Kool-Aid. It's tasting good. People want some drink, but you got that one motherfucker in the back. He just pouring the fucking anthrax in it. Just putting it in there, a little bit at a time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, you watching something good there, Eric?
All right, Eric is totally into.
Sound like you watching Attack on Titan or some shit. You watching My Hero finally?
Watch some anime.
Sorry, I fixed it. My bad. Sorry.
Somebody
sent me something there. I apologize. Sorry.
You good? You good?
We forgive you if it's good anime.
Yeah,
it's not a big deal.
Funny.
The problem is it's not good anime. All right.
Paw Patrol.
Aaron Greenberg had an interview talking about developers that I don't know. This is another thing where it's been back and forth if they're going to buy anybody else. Because rumor has it that XO19 that they are purchasing another studio.
Just one.
That's
what the rumor is. Yeah.
I don't even mind if it's a good studio, like a Sobo studio would be good, or
Sobo.
Yeah, they're good, man. They did a Plague Tale and
look,
the Recore to help out.
Sony just fucking bought Insomniac. You gonna talk to me about that? They gotta come.
Yeah, but buying Insomniac was the same level as them buying Playground Games. Like okay, no shit. They make all their games for Sony anyway.
Not really. They just made an Xbox game.
Okay, out of their history, they've made 2 games for other consoles, and every other title they've ever produced has been on PlayStation only. It's not exact. They haven't really been making multi-console games.
They made more than 2 games.
Nope, it was 2.
It was Fuse. What was the other one? That's that sea one where you can play a little
Song of the Deep.
Song of the Deep, yeah.
Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive's Xbox exclusive. It's not like they were making multi-plats.
Well, I'm saying then they dabble, and then they got a lot of VR games too.
Yeah, I mean
that people like.
Yeah, all them VR games that are blowing up the world.
Well, they actually make good ones. I don't know. I don't fuck with VR like that, so
yeah. But
I'm not gonna say
they were producing a ton of Sony games.
I'm not gonna scoff at it. That's what I'm saying.
The shock to me was, like weird timing of them to announce it at Gamescom.
That wasn't weird timing.
No, the reason why it's weird timing was people were saying like Like you got articles like weird articles. They're like Sony stole Microsoft's thunder games. Now I admit it was a
Yeah,
shocker
it
to do
did.
that, but that's even though that is a place for GameStop to announce something. Microsoft announced a ton of studios. I don't care if it's just Insomniac. They announced way more studios they bought than Insomniac.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I think that when they announced the 7, it was
I
better.
can't say like an article they were saying Death Stranding stole Microsoft's thunder. Like there's a lot of weird stuff. But
No,
Insomniac,
No.
Death Stranding did not steal anybody's
like
thunder.
Insomniac, I'll say this: it was a shock. It was a major shock because of the timing. But like Dustin said, their history with Sony is amazing.
No, it's very
Um,
thick. You know, they've
and there
definitely
was a
been a good
dude,
partner.
the dude who was in there was said we were going to always stay independent. But the only reason why they went back to Sony was pretty obvious.
Well, I mean,
After
when
the
at the
VR
end of the day,
ventures,
like
the VR ventures didn't work. They decided it didn't work.
Not just that, Sunset Overdrive didn't do that great.
Sunset Overdrive didn't do what
They
they
sold
did.
1 million copies, but I mean,
Then Disney
I
stepped
know.
in, right? Disney stepped in and said, "Look, we want
No,
you guys to
no.
make
Everybody forgetting
Spider-Man."
about Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank came out and that sold really good. Way before,
Yeah,
yeah.
and like
Remember that remake they did?
Ratchet and Clank did well.
Yeah, so
there you
good,
go.
Yeah,
dude.
it did.
All right, but we already talked about this last week. Check out episode 274.
Oh, jeez.
Let's get let's get back to this interview. So
Yeah, go ahead.
they were talking about they were like Aaron Greenberg said they were happy with the amount of studios that they have acquired, and that all the studios are working on multiple projects. So they have each studio has multiple teams working on different things. So that's actually pretty exciting because that puts what I think like 16 active developed games. I'm just curious
Is that
if that
just
means
the new ones?
the new ones, or if he's talking
Oh,
about
okay.
like because if I'd love to see 343 branch out, not just make Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
I mean, Halo Infinite for sure is a huge project for them, and it's going to be they're pouring a ton of resources in. But like them and the Coalition 3, or even like Turn 10, I'd love to see them make more than just their core franchises. Even though I trust that they're going to do a good job with their core franchises.
So are you guys like matching up the amount of games to the studios?
Yeah, because like I said, we're just taking the studios at good times too, because that's what he said essentially. But the question
He
is,
said there are multiple games. I mean, Aaron Greenberg be saying like nothing. We all know. Like what the hell? He's like, I'm most excited. Can I read the quote, Dustin? Like what he said?
Yeah.
He said, "Where's it at? Got it. Hold on. They asked him a question about studios, and he said, at E3 we announced 5 new teams that joined up, and he says it's been exciting, to know all about these teams, and they're all working on multiple. We have 8 studios that are working on multiple projects, and that's exciting to him. I mean, that's common sense. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like it could mean whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Yeah, I've learned to not to take anything he says at face value. He's just kind of he's a mouthpiece, so he kind of just puts out whatever
he's
they
their
want.
PR mouthpiece.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
mean, he literally is the PR mouthpiece. It's his gig.
But yeah. But so just like I just don't really like he's not any. I don't know. It's hard to say about it. I don't want to say anything bad about him, but I just don't think he really represents the exact news that people want, because he's more of like a guy that handles like what Microsoft wants him to say instead of like being a better source of news. But yeah, so that's an interesting quote. I mean, I don't think they're really done. Although I think they're kind of being less aggressive. But the Gamescom, not Gamescom, the Exo 19 thing will be telling. So hopefully it'll be a nice.
They did say that there will be games at Exo 19 that we have not seen. So
yeah, but you think it'll be third party or you think it'll be first party?
They were talking about first party, so I would imagine we're going to see. I'm not sure who's going to be showing. Maybe what Rare's working on. I mean, it makes sense because they've been working on another project for a while now.
Yeah, the Rare's usually. I think they've been a Exo 19
Cameo
kind of
too,
thing.
maybe.
Cameo 2 confirmed.
Yeah, this might be their new IP. That would be nice.
Yeah.
To see where
Man, if they had it.
Yeah, because I don't think that would be like a E3 announcement, like if they did anything new. Because I don't know.
Wait. This is come on. Microsoft announced Battletoads, and then we saw how we got from that. Oh, it's a different. It wasn't. I don't know. It's a different type of. It could be. It looks like it could still be a fun thing, but it was
Bitch,
different.
Battletoads looks great. Calling it now.
I didn't say that. I didn't say it. Look, I said that the announcement, right? The way they announced it first to the second announcement, it was a little bit different.
We'll see. All right, Psychotron's been in the chat talking. Welcome to the show,
Oh, what's up,
Psychotron?
Psychotron?
He said
What's up?
Metro books and games are good. Dark Crystal starts this Friday on Netflix, and Cameo 2, hell yeah. It's like, yep.
What's Dark Crystal? What is that?
I think this is
like
an anime.
Like that
right?
puppet show. Yeah, it's like a puppet show.
puppet
Not puppet show, but it's like a movie with puppets in them and stuff.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know if I'll be fucking with puppets like Ultra.
Dude, if it's anything like Team America, I'll fuck with some puppets.
Hey, if there's a frog and a pig in it, I might watch it. But other than that, I'm cool.
Wait, Steph said that.
I'm just saying. I'm just being honest, man.
I know.
I don't know nothing about no puppets at all.
It's like they use puppetry with like.
I know Socko. You know Socko from Mankind.
Oh yeah, that was kind of
Sock puppet.
That was awesome.
But it's not like those like cheap looking puppets. It's more like they're like more sophisticated looking, and they mix them in with like
Well, what you
live
know
action.
about puppets, my dude?
I'm not huge. I just know about it because my was really like into it.
Oh, okay, my bad. I don't know.
so
I
it
ain't
was
mean to disrespect your puppet knowledge. I just want to know what you know about.
No, I just
everything
know
about
about the
puppets,
show.
sir.
But
Hey,
All about
it. How many holes do the puppets got?
Well,
Oh,
I'm a puppeteer on the side. That's all I'm saying, motherfucker.
The puppet got all the holes with.
All right. We're moving on. Age of Empires 2 dev is looking to Xbox One release after the release of the PC version. That gets me stoked. I'm hoping they just have the mouse keyboard.
He heard about that damn. We heard about Dustin. He heard about the keyboard and mouse. Like, what the hell's going on here? Gotta put this on the X.
I'm down. I was playing it and I had hooked my TV up to my PC and was playing Age of Empires 1 in 4K. It was great.
Yeah. Hey, they got bringing the Xbox. They ain't got shit else to do. They ain't making no new games, man. You heard what they said?
They're making Age of Empires 2 remaster.
Wait. Hold on a minute. The Age of Empires is a studio, ain't it? Ain't they making games?
Yeah.
Nah. I remember that thing. Twitter. I say the article was. I think it was GameSpot or it said that developer isn't making any new games. Apparently, they're only overseeing current games.
yeah,
that's funny as hell.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's dumb. I mean,
funny.
if they're making remasters, that's cool, but they don't want to make a new IP or anything. That's weird.
Yeah, but at the
don't
same
make
time, I don't trust shit like that because it's like, we have nothing to announce. We're not working on anything.
Yeah, then they
that's the
probably
same
are
PR
working
shit
on
you
something.
heard
Is
from
that
every developer.
what they said, that we have nothing to announce at this time?
No, but every developer, like, we we're working on what we're working on, and then you can take that as they're only making remasters. Yeah, that's all we're announcing. We're just making these remasters.
Oh, okay. Well, the one I read said something. I don't have it on hand, but it said that Microsoft announced to the team that they will not be making new games. They will only oversee current projects. Not that they're not working on anything currently or whatever. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah,
I'll take your word for it, sir.
I just see PR speech. That's all I see.
Let's hope that they're making.
Why would he open? Come on, Steph. Why the hell would Phil Spencer open an Age of Empires studio if they're not making don't make no damn sense? Come on.
We're gonna do these 2 remasters and then we're closing shop.
Yeah, we're gonna close shop.
They're to oversee current games, I guess. Like updates and expansions and shit.
Nah. There's no way he would have just got Sumo Digital or any of those port.
Sumo Digital can't even make Crackdown, man. Get the fuck out of here.
That's true. That's true.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah,
that was a bad.
That went to a dark place.
Yeah, shout out to Crackdown too.
Microsoft contractors were listening into Kinect commands the entire time.
Yeah, that was creepy.
You know they was.
Wait. Before everybody starts yelling over one another, let's
My bad.
let's talk about this for a moment. So, like in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, Google, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, every motherfucker that does a voice assistant was like, yeah, we had contractors listening to y'all motherfuckers the whole time.
Yeah.
And everybody was just in there like, we knew, but that was fucked up. You could have said something. Because I know Apple has just rolled out their new plans on how to confirm voice, for their voice for Siri, for new privacy settings, and everybody's making a public apologies for it. It's just like, come on, motherfuckers, we all knew.
Yeah.
Y'all
Watch what you say on the internet, man.
No shit. Watch what you're saying in front of your TV.
I mean, well, I guess anything connected to the it's never gonna go well when there's a video or a microphone connected to the internet.
Well, here's the thing: your phone right now, that beautiful Note 10 Plus that Eric has.
Yeah.
Right now.
Oh yeah,
that
thing.
Tell you
guys, I got it.
That thing right now is listening to every word he says.
Yeah.
Waiting for the command, "Hey Google." It's all it's waiting for.
Hey, sir, how you knew I had all that on? and also, you forgot.
Nobody turns that shit off.
That. I also got Bixby. I don't know how to summon him or what the hell.
Bixby.
Yeah.
That's Samson. I don't know his name. I think that's his name, Bixby, and I don't know how to summon him. So I don't.
Hey Bixby.
Hey. Oh yeah. Well. Hey Bixby. Hey Bixby.
Hola,
Is that an actual thing? What the fuck?
Yeah,
is that?
Samsung has Bixby. So all these services, your phones, everywhere you go now, everything's listening to you, and of course, a human being is sitting there going, "Is this command correct?" When we because it says, "Hey Cortana," the question really comes down to: are people listening to all the false positives for "Hey Cortana," or only after Cortana's been summoned?
They probably put that thing on. They were listening to some crazy stuff. They heard some freaky stuff.
But it's a bigger issue because if it's like I said, "Hey Eric," and then Cortana pops up, is that going to a person? Because then they could be listening into my conversation with you, even though I never called up the the rep,
I think that was
which is much scarier than just if I said, "Hey Cortana," and then they went, and then it popped up, said, "Hey, what do you want?" And then I said, "Oh, where's the closest Popeyes? Need to give me a chicken sandwich." And
wait, hold on. Popeyes.
We've already had this discussion, sir. You're late. So.
Well, technically it was pre-show, but I guess
no. That was during the show. We recorded about the whole Popeye. That was introducing Steph into the show.
Oh, I gotta get. Sorry, continue. But
that was
you're
about
right.
15 minutes of Popeyes.
Yeah,
that's a weird thing. You're right. What if?
Because
we don't know.
If they're listening to every false positive just to bring Cortana up or bring Kinect up or whatever, Siri, whatever, that's a much scarier concept than I asked it a question and now somebody's double checking to make sure the question got a right answer.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Because that could, like I said, that could mean that every false positive they were listening to people's conversations.
Yeah,
and
that's what I feel with Google.
Very creepy.
Google, we already know what the phone.
Oh no, like I said, all these companies have been doing it. It is fucking scary as shit.
It's scary. It is.
Is it sad that I just don't care no more?
Whoa!
No, it is.
What?
It is. It's sad.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Because I'm kind of in the same boat. It's just whatever. Fucking.
Bro, there's companies. There's a lot of people don't realize this. There's companies in America that hire so many people or whatever, and for that job to work that job, you have to insert a fucking microchip in your arm to get in and out of the building that you work at. And it's not like they're fucking working it for the government. They're working for some regular company.
Not yet.
Yeah, that's the thing, man, that they do, and it's legal.
Yeah.
They say it's to make it easier for you.
Next thing
so you can
Eric
go to the lunch line.
Eric's lost his arm. He's just laying in bed, bleeding out.
Yeah.
Somebody has his arm. Taking that microchip.
Exactly. That's what happens. They cut you down. It's like Repo. What was it that movie called? Everybody saw it was Repo.
Repo Man.
Was it Repo Man? That movie was awesome. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the scary shit of the week. That's what we named the podcast after.
Scary. Yeah.
Yo, that movie was trash, by the way.
It was. No, it could have been a better movie. It could have.
You
it had
guys
potential.
are just mad at the ending. if you watch
Oh,
the movie,
the
That
ending was
ass
trash.
juice. That shit
yeah,
was
that's why.
garbage.
If you watch the whole movie, it was good until the ending.
No, it
That's
wasn't.
kind of
No, it
true.
wasn't. It was
What movie,
good
guys?
for the first like Repo Men. It was good for the first like 30 minutes, and then
First
like
30.
I was gonna say 45.
okay, I'll give you first 45 minutes. It was a decent movie, and then it just went downhill. The
Yeah, I
writing did
remember
not
the
hold
I
up,
gotta
sir.
watch that again. Maybe
No, you
maybe I
don't.
gotta watch.
Don't
Nah,
disappoint
yeah,
yourself.
don't do that. Don't do that
It's
shit.
like, don't do that.
Nope.
All right,
Damn.
talk about things coming back from Resurrection. Telltale Games is coming back, guys. Second
Yeah.
time around. There's
There
a
we go.
chance. There's a chance
There's
that
a
I get the
chance.
Wolf Among Us season 2. There's a
Do people care?
chance.
How's that
People
gonna
care.
work?
I care. If I can get Wolf Among Us season 2, I'm in. Like I don't give a fuck about any of the bad blood. Like let's fucking make this game happen.
Real quick, why did the studios close down in the first place?
Because nobody bought that shit. The engine was garbage.
All right,
Damn, he
cool.
went in.
All right, cool. That's all. I'm
All you
gonna
need
end
to know.
my shit right there.
But
Oh,
this,
bad.
by the way, this would be they would be using a completely different engine. It'd be essentially it's a brand new studio that just bought all the rights to all the stuff. It's not like it's the same studio. What were
So
you
you
gonna
guys
say?
think?
I'm sorry.
Oh, so you guys think we would get no worries. So you get like maybe like the licensed games back, some of them like the Marvel game or whatever.
No,
like-
they've already said they have The Wolf Among Us, and because that's a licensed game, and Batman. They have both licensed. Yeah.
So I wonder what that means. Would you have to like? Does that affect your game or anything? Like as far as like you have to get a patch for it because I don't know. I'm not sure what the rights thing is going on with that one.
I
With those,
think it would just stay the same. I think they're just gonna start anew essentially, where your game wouldn't affect the second game. Like you just take the license and start new games on an engine that doesn't run like shit. Honestly.
So I'm curious. So is it like most of the developers from like the previous time, or are they
No,
just?
they said they're gonna have them come on as subcontractors, and they will have full-time positions open up, but it is a studio in its own.
So I wonder if the management that ran them are. I'm guessing they're not there. They're just like a brand new Telltale studio.
pretty
Like
sure
Yeah,
they're
it's
mad
essentially
as
a
hell.
brand new. So Telltale Games assets were purchased by LCG Entertainment, and the new company has some well-known industry veterans at the helm. You can read, but like these guys, like they haven't made like the greatest games of all time. I won't lie. They made Pest Control and Duck Dynasty and Power Rangers. Like,
oh,
yeah. So,
it's,
but look, I don't fucking care. The Wolf Among Us season 2 is possible now. It's possible, Will. I'm gonna be on this
Yeah.
hype train for the next 10 years. Okay, when this thing doesn't get announced every year.
yeah, that's a very good point.
XO19, what's the secret game? Wolf Among Us season 2.
That'd be
E3
funny,
2020, what's the secret game? Wolf Among Us season 2. XO20 or X20
Mm.
secret game? What do you think it's gonna be? Wolf Among Us. I love that franchise. I want more so bad, so bad. All right, well, there's not much else to talk about that because it's just essentially a studio being recreated.
Yeah, I mean that's cool though. I'm glad that they're going to be around in some form. I don't know. I'm curious to see where they go from there. You think they'll just use? I mean, it would be better if they just use Unreal Engine or something. I don't know, instead of their own like crappy engine or whatever.
Yeah.
Although the last one, Walking Dead, looked really good actually. The was the last season?
Yeah, but that is now owned by Robert Kirkman and his studio. That they have all the licensing back to that. So
yeah. So they have that engine too.
Yeah. They all of that belongs to them now, to my knowledge. Like he
Wow.
owns all of that again.
Interesting.
Let's see. Latency is the new currency of the cloud. Microsoft. Well, Phil Spencer tweeted this out. I thought it was interesting, and I think this is what shows why Sony went with Microsoft for their cloud deployment. They're going to have 150 separate centers for data centers for Gamepass and xCloud and their servers all over the world.
Wait, what?
150 different rollout, like different spots for you to connect to like xCloud. So
That's
essentially, latency is not going to be an issue. Like I heard somebody like bitching that they were like in Cairo and no, they were in Egypt and they were like, this will never happen. And the motherfucker just didn't open up the link saying that Egypt is now coming up as a new edge site and Cairo is going to be a data center.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map right now. I see what you're saying. Yeah, like
essentially,
like
this is there. No matter where you go, you're going to get good latency with xCloud, and Microsoft's pushing for it. And this is something this is what they discussed with
They've
Sony
been
about
planning for this for a while, so they said it's providing 10 times acceleration access to consume cloud-based content services.
Yeah. This is what the big benefit to going with Microsoft's cloud solution versus everybody else's. I mean, don't get me wrong, Google and Amazon have them all over the place as well, but Microsoft stepping the game up.
Yeah.
So, low latency gaming. Now, if only we had decent enough connections to. Well, not that we have decent enough connections, but the bandwidth.
Listen. I heard some crazy news about because I'm on Optimum. I heard some crazy news what they were talking about having 10 gigabit service early next year after this Sprint deal or whatever. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but what's your monthly cap? As long as it's unlimited, it doesn't make a difference. But if they're putting
I
like
don't
2
know
terabyte
how
cap,
I don't know what the cap will be. I don't even know if I don't know what they're gonna do. But I'm interested already. Well, let's say it was a terabyte. It's still
then
whatever.
it wouldn't be worthwhile because you would go through. Because if you're looking at 4K gaming,
Oh
you're
yeah.
going 16 gigabyte an hour. That means you'll run through your cap fucking in no time. Like
Yeah, we found out what was it? Stadia. Stadia was what? Was it 15 hours? Was 1 terabyte, something like
yeah.
that.
So goodbye cap.
Nah, the caps would have to be removed then. They would have to change the game.
Oh no
because then
no no.
people
That's the ISP, sir. That
I'm
just
saying
your
like
ISP will.
I'm just saying, out whatever they're gonna have to change their rules. They'll be forced to. I think consumers will force them. That's what's gonna happen.
We'll see.
They're
You
gonna
can say
force it.
force all you want, but when you only have one provider in your area, good luck forcing them to fucking change your service.
I know.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. So like, I'm not a fan on these like fucking city deals where like companies have like 5 decades of like a century of like we're the only cable provider down the street. Like, because it just kills competition. Doesn't allow capitalism to make it so everybody can afford 10 gigabyte a second unlimited bandwidth internet. Like,
Listen, they got this 1 gig on. I saw it here. I don't know if I can get it. It was an extra $60 on Opt. I never looked into it. That just an extra $60. That's not too bad
for unlimited or for what?
for unlimited.
See, that's not bad, and that's all you would honestly need because at most you're doing 14 megabytes per second, so you don't really need 10 gigs a second. You just really need unlimited bandwidth. Because I won't lie, I don't have a 5G phone right now, but I think I was telling Will before the show, like I'm getting 150 down on my LTE now in my area. Like it's fucking for my phone, that's fucking perfect.
That's
like
perfect.
I don't need like much faster than that. Like I can watch every YouTube video I could ever imagine in high quality, and it just pops right on.
Nice.
We getting there though. I'm interested
slowly.
in what Microsoft is doing. I like it.
All right. Well, that's it for the news, guys. Unless anybody has any other topics they'd like to discuss.
Yeah. Real quick.
Yeah.
Remember I was talking earlier about the Halo stuff. So I had a conversation on Twitter, or I joined the conversation on Twitter. People were talking about. I'm gonna find the direct tweet. The first.
All right, that man disappeared. So
Disappeared.
He's looking for a tweet.
Yeah, he just
apparently.
cut off.
Dip.
All right. I mean, we could wait. We could just do what you've been playing. That's all I'm saying. Eric, have you been playing anything other than Magic the Gathering?
I have not been playing much because I just downloaded Deliverance and Age of Empire. I didn't get to play it yet.
Okay. What about you, Will? You been playing anything lately?
Yeah, playing PUBG as usual. The latest season is on now. The Survivor Pass 4 has a lot of cool cosmetics items now, and they redid Erangel, so it looks much nicer now. So that's cool. I've been playing a lot of Rad, which is the game I always mentioned in the past couple weeks from Double Fine. It's like a top view roguelike action adventure brawl or whatever. Played a little bit of Bards Tale, like we discussed, a very small amount, so I can't really say much about it. Let's see what else. A little bit of Just Cause. Oh, I played some Omen Sight. That's a good game. It was on sale last week. It's like a brawler. It's action adventure. It's like cell shaded. It looks really nice. You play like some like guardian soul thing that like has to go back in time and prevent a disaster from happening. It's pretty cool. It's a nice indie game, so I definitely recommend that one if you see it on sale. Let's see. Eric, leave?
No, I'm here, man.
Oh, was that the stuff then?
Oh wow, that was weird. Could you guys not hear me the whole time?
No, you just talking to yourself, man.
Was I really? That's some bullshit. I hate you guys. I could have like typed in the chat and said, "Hey, Steph, your shit's fucked up."
But we were talking. You could have noticed.
I honestly figured you heard us talking.
No, I couldn't hear you guys.
Oh man, that's
I seen y'all lighting up though, but I couldn't hear you guys. Anyway, damn, I was talking for like 10 minutes. It felt like, fuck.
I was just like, you dipped out. I was like, well, I guess he dipped out.
I heard you say that though. I heard you say that, and I was like, all right, I'm back. I got the facts. Anyway, man, real quick, because I don't want to say all that shit again. Basically, people were trying to say that Halo fell from the graces of the gaming community because of Sprint. Literally, just because of Sprint. And
yeah,
I know. I mean, they say historically, when Sprint was added, the game like lessened, like the community got smaller. Esports, that they stepped away from that, all because of Sprint. My opinion, the games they fell off because the games was bad. Like story wise, I think the story, Halo 4 had a good story, but the multiplayer was so bad in Halo 4 that the longevity.
Well, they tried to do the COD shit. It wasn't about Sprint. It was about not being an arena shooter no more. They literally stopped being an arena shooter to be you picked loadouts, and then that's why people can hate on it all they want. Halo 5 did really well tournament wise and everything, like it, because they went back to being an arena shooter.
Well,
like
it doesn't compare to Halo 3 though.
No, but still, Halo 3 was a juggernaut by itself. Like fucking Halo 5 had like the loot boxes went in towards the tournaments.
Yeah.
And you just had these huge prize pools for Halo 5, which you just didn't get the same love for 4. And it did boost that community. Like, people still play Halo 5. Like, it's not... Like, but people skip 4. Like, it is like, nah, fuck that game. Like,
my opinion, Dustin, I think that Halo had to evolve as a game, as a franchise, to take that next step forward, which was Halo 5.
Yeah, like, the idea that Sprint killed it is bullshit. Because I had this argument with somebody else. Like, it wasn't Sprint. There was what hurt that game was a lot more than just Sprint. Like, you could say, oh, you're just always running as a Spartan in Halo 1 through 3. It's like, yeah, but you weren't. Like, you were just walking this same pace. Like, I enjoyed it, but it was just the same pace. Like, running is you can't run if all you do is run. That's just walking. Like, fucking... And then I tried to talk to somebody about, like, they're like, oh, but in the books, like, they didn't have running, like, they didn't have Spartans sprinting and shit in the books until after 5. I'm like, bullshit. Spartans were fucking flipping, running at supersonic speeds, killing everybody in a room way before fucking 5 ever happened. And the idea that the fucking jetpacks weren't on his back the entire fucking time is bullshit, too, because they were always there. They just never got used until fucking 4. Like, they were always used in the books. Like, it's part of being a Spartan. Like, it was just part of it. But
yeah, I just think it's weird that I mean, I can understand. The only thing that I can agree with that maybe not they need to take out, but they need to rethink it is aim down sights. I think that's really the only thing. But at the same time, like it doesn't make it more accurate to aim down sights in Halo.
Yeah.
It's just a different way of seeing the game. So I don't really. It doesn't bother me that you can do it.
No, me neither.
Now,
Yeah.
yeah. Now the idea that because you added sprint in the game, this is what people want. They want, and this discussion was about Halo Infinite. They, I mean, this is a streamer. You know, he's got a pretty good size following. I don't know how many, but I mean, I replied to a tweet. I had like 50 different people tweeting me this morning. And it was fucking ridiculous. But the idea that you take everything away from Halo 5 that made it a good Halo multiplayer game and get rid of it. I'm not saying that ground pound needs to stay because I think that I mean even whenever you play like a Slayer like the ranked shit, they take that stuff out. They take all the you can still jetpack like or boost left and right, but you can't ground pound and you can't I forgot what it's called when you sprint and then you melee somebody and you get like a boost and it's like yeah, I forgot what the fuck that's called, but they take that and the ground pound out in certain game modes, and those two things I think could go, and I wouldn't care less about it. But I like the boost left and right. I like the fact that the sprint is balanced. A lot of people don't realize this is that they balance the sprint. You can't fucking recharge shields if you're running
Nope.
around all crazy.
Yeah, that's my thing.
So
Like, I think it was balanced incorrectly.
and then the clamber, you don't want clamber in the game. You want to float like fucking Destiny. Like that's dumb. I don't want to jump up to a ledge and because my feet aren't to the right to the fucking ledge, I can't use my hands to move up. I think that's ridiculous. But I mean, I don't know, man. I'm a Halo purist, but at the same time, I can realize that we can't. I'm not going to buy the same game fucking 10 times.
Oh no,
Okay,
I was
I'm
about
not
to say
doing it.
if you don't want sprint, there's a game for you.
Exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I said.
Master Chief Collection is there.
Exactly what I said, Dustin. I said that's why they made the Master Chief Collection.
And guess what?
That's why it's released.
They just imported fucking 6 million custom maps this week from all the old Halo games. All the custom maps are now in Master Chief Collection. Everything.
I don't understand the criticism for sprinting.
No, it's like Steph said. It's people look at it as it went downhill once they added sprint. And
but if you think about it, it went up because it actually put a punishment for sprinting. There is no punishment.
Well, they didn't put that punishment for sprinting into Halo 5. Halo Reach and Halo 4, you didn't have that.
But there's a reason. Steph, there is a reason why Halo 4 didn't have it, especially Halo 4, because Halo 4 was done in a different way to appeal directly to Call of Duty. That's true, directly to Call of Duty. Where in Halo 5, it was the beginning of punishment, and it's to my knowledge, I'm trying to remember like the big like games. I remember sprinting across with Battlefield, Call of Duty. You don't really get punished that much, like Call of Duty.
You don't get
Halo.
punished in any of the games.
Yeah,
Halo's
so Halo 5, that was unique in Halo 5, and people complain. I'm like, you get punished if you sprint, and you can get wrecked.
Well,
you can get destroyed running into.
I don't think people they don't think logically. They think that if you just speed the base speed of the game up and take out ground pound and take out this and that the game will be better. Like in reality, Halo is popular because the fucking single player story because of Master Chief. And until you get that part right, no one's gonna give a fuck about the multiplayer like they did before. I don't care what you say.
Halo started off with an insanely great story, and like 2 and 3, like 2 I think was just okay. 3 was
what? Are you kidding me?
The developer
even
Bungie came out said like they fucking scrapped that shit together in 6 months because they had to rip the whole thing apart.
I loved Halo.
Like 2 was a bastardized Halo game.
That those not Spartans. What do you call those things? Those the fucking spider thing.
Yeah.
I love those things.
How did you like playing as a different character in that?
I didn't
Now,
mind.
come
I
on.
didn't, that I don't mind that. I thought
I
that
don't-
was cool.
I don't
That
mind.
was cool. That's what I'm saying. That was one of the coolest parts
No,
of Halo
like,
2.
Stealth and Halo.
It's
Yeah,
fine. That was cool, but that doesn't make that like when we talk about campaigns. 3 was a better campaign
Well, yes.
Oh
Come
yeah,
on.
three
Oh my
was
gosh.
better
Obviously,
because
campaign.
yes.
that's
Yeah.
what we're talking about is campaigns. Like people have
Yeah, 3
nostalgia
was
for
better.
2 because the fucking multiplayer took off in 2, but 3 was
Yeah.
like if we're talking about best story, like it's 3's up there. Like it's just you finished the fight. It was you got fucking pumped. There was a reason.
Yeah, it's like if
And
we
I-
graded them, right?
yeah. Like
Can we put Halo 2 above Halo 1 and 3? The answer is no.
Hell no, nowhere
Exactly.
near. Like it's
If we're
not
just
the
talking
same.
story, then yeah, I agree with that. I
Yeah,
can
that's
agree.
true.
But the dual wield in the Halo 2, man, is something.
No, it's
else.
fucking cool. Like
Yeah, man.
the systems in Halo 2 were great. Like all of them, like they were good improvements. But the story was not great. Like it was just like
That was good to me.
because when you hit the fucking end credits, you were like, what the fuck? Like it wasn't even a good cliffhanger. It was just like, what the fuck?
Well, look,
Like-
I was way younger. I played that game when it came out at the age I was at the time, which I don't remember. What else had like 10 or some shit. So for a young Steph, that shit was great.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
I
I'm
understand.
surprised. Yeah, I'm very surprised they never remade Halo 3. I mean, I think it holds up pretty well on PC, but it's just crazy they never did an anniversary for that because
I
they
just
did 1
wanna-
and 2.
I want to start some shit real quick. Halo Reach is overrated. ODST is fucking
Oh.
awesome.
Halo
Uh,
Reach
crazy,
story
man.
or what?
Oh
you
no,
talking?
the whole experience overrated.
No way.
That was
I-
Bungie
this is the thing.
trying to cash out.
There was Bungie
They
trying
had to
cash
finish
out.
up that fucking contract, so that game was pushed. And nah, that shit was. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad game. It's fucking overrated.
It's a good story.
Is it really? God, I thought people
It's a good-
hated. I mean, I thought people didn't like.
Like what?
I think it's
Reach.
more split than anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that's weird
Yeah,
to me is
also-
people complain about the sprint and 343 and shit, but Bungie is the one who put that in the game. They did
Yeah.
it first,
Yeah.
and
It's
then
ability.
they add the DMR, and it has the. I didn't play the multiplayer in Halo Reach. That was the first time I've ever stepped away from the multiplayer game that I love like that. The bloom on the fucking DMR was ridiculous, and they never fixed it. They never fucking fixed it. Never.
I'll tell you one thing. Like the sprint, I was playing the Halo, I think 2 or 3 classic, like MCC, and man, not sprinting like was really painful. It's like so.
Yo,
slow.
it's trash. It's
hard.
trash. Go back and
It's hard
play
to
that
get back.
stuff and tell me that it's still fun.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
hard
at
to
the
It's only
time,
nostalgic.
it was amazing.
No.
But
yeah, well, at the time, but you
nowadays,
can't
yeah.
play Halo 5 for 2 hours. Go back and play Halo 2, the Master Chief Collection, the remastered. They even ruined the maps. I'm sorry. When they remastered that stuff, they ruined the maps. All the holes are all fucked up. It's all off balance. It's horrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Sprint
But
is it's a game
it's-
changer.
yeah, I enjoyed Sprint.
It needs to
in
be
Halo.
there. It needs to be there. I'm sorry. In my opinion, it needs to be there. But if they up the base speed, then I think it would be okay. But I just
Well, people
don't
like
know,
to
I like
compare
the-
it to Doom, and it's like, well, Doom doesn't have a run. It's like, yeah, but have you seen how fast fucking Doom moves?
Yeah,
like
it moves
Doom is
fast.
insanely fast. Halo doesn't have shit on Doom when it comes to speed. Even with
No.
sprinting on, like it's nowhere near as fast. But
Yeah.
that's also because Halo was designed around 30 frames per second, not 60. And like maybe we'll see that with Halo 6 or Infinite or whatever.
I have a feeling they have them sprint, but it's gonna be like a slow sprint. Like it's not gonna be like a crazy fast sprint. I don't know.
I mean,
Just
I
guess.
think Halo 5 did sprint right. You don't let people heal. You punish people for doing it. But at the same
Yeah.
time, if you want to get it from one side of the map to the other, I have no issue with people sprinting.
Mm.
But I know I fuck people up when they're sprinting across the map. Just because you get your battle rifle out, they can't heal. You fucking like 2-3 shots, they're done.
Yeah.
That's it. They don't got no health. But all right, let's finish up. I guess what you've been playing. So I played some Gears Pop. I'm about
Yeah, I
to end
played that
that
too.
because I'm not gonna pay money for that shit.
You reached your peak.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm. Yeah, that sucks when they do that, man.
I just, it's like, nah, I'm good. like I enjoyed it for what it is, but I'm not into mobile games like that, and I'm not dropping money on mobile games. I'm sorry.
I
Not
agree.
happening.
It'd be nice to. I mean, it'd be nice if they made like a Xbox One version with like good graphics and like without the touchscreen gameplay, but like with the same like kind of a strategic kind
No,
of
but
look to it.
kind of
I don't know.
it's called Gears Tactics, sir. We
Yeah,
covered
that's
it
true.
last week. Shit's coming to
Yeah.
Xbox. It's gonna be a better version of this.
Yeah, that's true. Although I kind of like the look of Pop. It's
No,
like
yeah,
very
it's a
nice
cool,
looking.
yeah, it's a cool experience.
Yeah, it makes you kind of appreciate like the Gears games in a weird way because like the style is so like
Unique.
yeah, it's simple and nice.
I played some Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm trying to finish that up. I like kind of
Yeah, me too.
determined to finish my Assassin's Creed games.
It's a drag though, man. That game drags.
I
mean,
won't
I like
lie.
it,
I
but-
was looking. I was like, dude, they got that boost shit. I might pay $5 just to boost my way through that game.
Wow, you
What
gonna
level
do
are you
that?
now?
No, because
Wow.
it's more about the story, and I don't want to sit there and do 8 million side quests so that I can do one main quest. Like,
Sorry, but
because my
that's
level's
funny
not
as
high
hell.
enough.
I'll remember that.
Yeah,
That is funny as hell.
but like I said, $5. I couldn't. You asked me to spend 20. No,
It ain't light on my pocket. What's
$5 I
$5?
can afford.
That's a damn sandwich from McDonald's.
Hey, that's why they design those games like that, Dustin.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. They got him.
that's a Popeye's chicken sandwich right there.
I knew you was gonna say that. I didn't want to say it. I avoided it. I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna. I'll let go.
All right. I played some Minecraft, of course. Sea of Thieves. Been doing that, like playing with a couple friends. Doing this, trying to get all the skulls and stuff, all the relics, I should say. But that's pretty much been it. That's all I've been playing. I just haven't had time, to be honest with everybody. I've been hustling around, so
Hustling.
hustling, sir, hustling. But yeah, that's all I've been playing. Anybody have any other games they want to add in there before we end the show this week?
I'll say I got games downloaded, haven't played. Hey, Age of Empires, was Definitive Edition, King of Deliverance. Both of those games. I gotta play that.
Okay, real quick, I'll add in Celeste. I've been playing that still. That's pretty great.
Did you beat that already?
No, I haven't beat it yet. I'm still playing it.
Oh, wait a minute. I did play something. Sorry, Steph. I'm so stupid. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Ape Out. With the ape who's locked up. Did anybody play it? It's on it's on Gamepass.
Sounds familiar.
It's made by Devolver Digital. Like he's locked up, then he breaks out, and then they got like the I don't know how to explain. They got guys with guns, and then I guess they're like the keepers, and you gotta like strategize around it. And there's like these ape noises, and you literally kill them. You like throw them into the wall and break the glass. It's retarded. It's funny as hell though. It was pretty good. And they're like, you can get shot, and it's game over, and you gotta do the whole level over.
It's like a permadeath thing.
I don't think it's permadeath, but it's fun as hell. That level was it was funny though. It was funny. Let's put it that way. It was super funny. Ape Out. People should try that out. Made by
Must be-
Devolver.
Yeah, I think that's one of those PC ones that aren't on Xbox yet because they're still.
Oh, it's not on there
Devolver.
yet.
No,
It should be that.
just-
You would
just
think
the
that
PC
one
Game
would be on
Pass.
there. Wow.
yeah, because they have like separate little libraries, which kind of sucks, but like in a way, it kind of gives you a different, experience, I guess, in some ways,
Yeah. But that's it. Sorry, Steph, to cut you off there. Is he there?
You good? You good? I'm here. I mean, really, that's that. I played Celeste and I played Apex Legends. Got about 6 wins since yeah, your boy been on the road. I won like 3 in a row the other day.
Nice.
And that's how I played.
Did you get the battle pass for that game? The latest one?
I feel like it's less cool now to get the battle pass. So I was like, damn, I picked up somebody's gun, I killed, and I was like, damn, that shit look tight, but
It's
I
not
don't
that
really
worth
need
it,
this.
right?
I don't need this shit to win. I'm winning. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's more relevant for PUBG than it is for like.
I don't feel like it's relevant for any game. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck about skins except for probably Gears of War, and I don't even know if I'm gonna get them in this Gears of War.
Yeah, for me, it's more like because I like PUBG skins, so I invest in those things, but it gives you a little bit more of a motivation to keep playing it. Because I think they still haven't updated any more achievements for the PUBG console version. I don't know why they're still at the same like 1,000, which is weird, but yeah, I hear you. Did you guys want to talk about the Marvel TV type stuff, like the Disney Plus data? There was
We gotta talk about that.
yeah,
We
Moon
gotta
Knight,
talk about
She-Hulk,
that.
Miss Marvel.
Should we talk about the price first? Price got me.
How much is it?
It's $6.99.
$6.99 for
Free
4
4K,
streams.
4 streams. Netflix
Wow.
trying to take over the world. I mean, sorry, Disney trying to take over the world. My bad. Sorry.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
they're gonna raise it.
undercutting Netflix right now, so we'll see how that plays
Yeah.
out long term, though. But
Yeah.
Yeah, most people are excited for.
and by the way, the like I said, they're doing weekly versus Netflix does their
Yeah.
binge. So I still think Netflix is the better deal if
Wait,
you're
what is-
just gonna
I don't understand.
for-
What's the difference?
So you're gonna pay $6.99 a month for 4 episodes a month because it's a weekly show. So to watch one show, and let's say it's 12 episodes, 6 times 3. How much you paying? How much you paying?
Okay, I see.
You're paying a
Yeah.
lot more than that fucking Netflix where like,
Yeah,
hey,
now I-
fucking Marvel's out this month. Let me get 1 month. I'm paying $12 and I can binge the fuck out of this and then I can cancel my subscription. Like
So basically we're going by that they're doing weekly episodes, right?
yes. So if you
And
want to
what-
binge your content, I would still say you would just have to wait for Disney Plus. Wait the like 3 months before starting a show, and then you get 12 episodes to binge for $6.99.
Well, wait, isn't that kind of weird though? Like, let's say if there's 10 episodes of She-Hulk or Loki, right? If you gotta wait
That's 3
every
months of
week for
subscription.
an episode, that's not good. That's a little bit weird. Because what if there's more content coming when you get to the second month? I mean, yes, that technically you can watch it, but
trust me, Disney is going to be giving you more content every month to keep you subscribed. It's the same as Gamepass. They just want to keep you subscribed. But the question is like if you're like me and you want to binge, you're just gonna wait.
why are they doing it this way? I'm a little bit confused. I don't understand the reasoning around. Kind of weird.
Come on, man. They're doing it to make a ton of money off your ass. That's what they're doing.
That is true. That is true. Because they know I'm wanna. They're
Watch
looking
it day
good.
and date.
It's
They
looking
know
good,
they're going to
dude.
be like, hey, that Xbox Uncut podcast coming up. We need to talk about the new Marvel thing.
Yeah.
Please sign up $7 a month and watch our show.
Yeah. They look. It does look good what they're working on. You know, they're getting a good list.
But like I
They
said,
get-
like it depends if you want to binge or not. If you don't mind like a normal subscription essentially and like normal TV output, then Disney Plus is going to be great for $6.99 a month. I honestly, I think I will subscribe to it. But I could totally understand going, hey, you know, most of these shows are 12 episodes. I'll wait 3 months, bam, binge the whole thing for $6.99, cancel my subscription, and wait for the next show to finish up. And then, you know, just keep buying the month that you need. Or like I think I was talking about it last week where it's like, you know, I might do Netflix for 1 month and then switch over to Disney Plus the next month and just keep flipping between the two. But we'll see. We'll see how these things roll out. Because the like HBO, because the DC stuff is all coming to the HBO Premium. I already pay for HBO. I might as well pay an extra like $5-6 a month for HBO Premium or whatever it's going to be, and get all my DC stuff. Like I'm stoked about Titans 2 and Doom Patrol Season 2 looks awesome. Like I'm in.
So HBO, they finally got their own app, so you don't have to pay like a subscription. I mean, HBO like cable thing. I think before they had something.
Well, they have
like,
HBO Now and HBO Go, which were both. One was based on if you had HBO on your subscription from your cable company. One was if you're buying directly from HBO. And then this premium HBO is going to be all of Warner Brothers content on HBO, plus all of HBO, plus forget who else they bought.
When
But
you look at their lineup, they got Falcon and a Winter Soldier, WandaVision. They got Loki. They got the Clone Wars is going to be. They got the Mandalorian, which looks awesome as hell for Star Wars.
Yeah. So they gonna basically take all their content off Netflix, right, and put it on there.
Yeah. Endgame ain't going to be on.
Content-wise, Netflix owns all the episodes of their Marvel shows.
Well, besides that, you like
no. But I'm just saying, like they're not going to release any new content on Netflix. No, but like all the Jessica Jones, all the Daredevils, Luke Cage, all that is all Netflix owns that.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was more curious about like the Star Wars, Clone Wars stuff. Are they gonna take off Netflix? You think?
Oh yeah, Disney's gonna completely pull out of Netflix. It's just the stuff that Netflix owns is gonna keep.
They have to pull the Clone Wars. I mean, imagine somebody like, "Oh, go watch Clone Wars on Netflix." Back to Disney Plus.
Yeah, but it's been there for a while already, so it's just weird.
Yeah, they'll eventually pull out. Anything that Netflix doesn't specifically own is gonna get pulled off Netflix.
Listen, the amount of content that Disney can actually use to their people do not understand. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, X-Men animated series they could put on there.
They are now creating their Infinity Gauntlet TV. Well, not even TV, everything, and they just holding it up like we got this. Like it's getting ridiculous, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like is they said they're not going to put R-rated content on there, so you wouldn't see like a Ghost Rider.
I figured that because when you go to the website, look at the website. It's family oriented.
Yeah, but that's disappointing because like Daredevil would technically be R-rated.
Yeah,
like
Netflix has a rating system that you could just follow.
But that's why that was because Disney's different than Netflix. They wanted to tell.
Yeah, but like I want more Daredevil because that show was fucking awesome, and because he will say
you're
fuck
you're gonna see a lot of PG-13
in a season.
PG.
No, but if he says fuck twice in a season, now it's an R-rated show.
Yeah, because it's getting more intense with the violence.
Yeah, that's that's the reason DC's app is cool because like fucking Swamp Thing is fucking dark. Like Titans, Doom Patrol, like they're good because they take off the chains of PG-13. Like Doom Patrol is
I ain't gonna lie, Punisher to me still was extremely like I think some things they went over the top, but it was pretty damn awesome to see the Punisher be the Punisher.
Yeah, but how are you gonna do the Punisher on PG-13?
You won't. They're not gonna do that.
So yeah, like that's disappointing. So I'm with Will.
Yeah, the best thing you could do is probably because they own Hulu too, or at least some stake in it. They can put their other.
No, I think they totally own it now. They own because Disney bought. So when Disney bought Fox, they owned like 2/3 of it. And then I forgot who else had a tiny portion of it, but essentially, yeah, Disney owns that shit. It belongs to them.
Okay. Yeah, so I could see them put their edgier shows on there because that would make sense. Although I don't want to get another fucking subscription, but it's always possible.
Well, no, I think Hulu just disappears. To be honest with you.
You think so?
Yeah, Hulu's gonna just turn into Disney Plus. They're gonna merge the services.
Dustin's right because Hulu right now that's just a deal they're trying to get you on. Eventually, they could just take the Hulu banner off, and once everybody just start, it's gonna be self-explanatory. Everybody's just gonna go to Disney Plus. That's why they got that big countdown on the bottom of the page. They know what's gonna happen, So maybe
you'll have Disney Plus, and then you'll have Disney Plus TV, and it'll just be Hulu TV.
And Hulu TV,
yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. It'll be hard to see what they do with those characters then if they're not gonna make them rated R. It just kill the edge to them if you don't make them rated R.
Don't worry, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is still fantastic. Everybody loves it.
Oh man.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call the show, guys.
There you go.
We appreciate everybody for tuning in this week. Please write us in at letters@xboxuncut.com. I think this was a really good show. I appreciate everybody for coming on.
Yeah.
And we will be back next week on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Well, at this point, just count 8:30. 8:30. Yeah. That's when we stream.
8-ish.
But we'll be back next week. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Peace out, everybody.
There you guys. Thanks, Psychotron.
Peace.